Well, I call fall second spring. It's basically like you get to do spring all over again. You don't want to forget fall planting. It is very similar to spring. It does have a short growing period before your frost, depending on your climate. But I'm still going to grow crops that have a short growing period. Since I get this second chance, I want to also make sure that my seedlings have enough time to grow up from little baby seeds to full grown mature plants that I'm able to harvest before winter. This planting season is very similar to spring, yet the coolest part is that the ground is warmer, so your germination's quicker, you don't have to use heat mats, and you can direct sow across the board. Fall planting is so easy to be overlooked, but I'm going to show you a quick method that will make you always want to plant in the fall. Plus, I have a great new hack for carrots. I will be growing carrots, butternut squash, cucumbers that are pretty quick growing, basil, cilantro, some sunflowers that are pretty small and quick growing, some alyssum flower, lettuce, snap peas. I also started brassicas indoors with not a whole lot of luck. The best luck I have are from the Brussels. Those are looking pretty good. And I'm gonna plant these in a kind of covered patio area. This one might make it through the frost if we don't have gnarly frost. The dill and the bunching onion are gonna go with the carrots, and I think the fenugreek and this marigold are gonna go together, possibly with this basil. This one's harvestable in only 85 days, which is pretty nice. Remember, we want a quick growing season, so somewhere 60 to 90 days is preferable. For me, you might need a shorter period depending on your climate. In this planter box behind me, I'm going to be planting some cilantro, some basil, and some butternut squash. And it's going to be commingling in here with my tomatoes and squash. This is my favorite way to plant. It's so freaking easy. You just grab the seeds and you spread them out on the box. I'm preferring to try to get them in areas where I see that the watering is consistent so my seedlings don't dry out. This is by far the best method because you just scatter the seeds and then cover it with the amendments. It needs amendments anyways because I've been taking so much from the soil from all of the harvest and I need to put back into the soil. But I am too low on compost. I don't have any compost ready at this time. So this year I'm using worm castings, which are really good microbes for the soil anyways. But normally I put my own compost back into the soil. I'm just strapped for compost at the moment. I'm going to be growing some quick growing sunflowers, some sweet alyssum, and some lettuce in the planter boxes behind me. And it's going to be commingling with some pumpkins and some squash that are still going strong from spring. but luckily I'll be able to provide some leaf mulch from trees that dropped their leaves last year and I was too lazy to pick up. This is lazy gardening core right here. But anyways, the leaves were hanging out on the side of my greenhouse, undisturbed, no seeds with them, and they've gotten a chance to kind of build up a little bit of leaf mold on them, so they're absolutely perfect. And in this sweet trough behind me, I'm going to be planting carrots, but it's going to be alongside some dragon's tongue green beans and some butterfly peas that are already set up in here. I got this trough so I can put carrots and potatoes in it, any kind of like underground roots that I want to eat, to help protect it from moles and whatnot that's going to dig under the ground and grab them and eat them. So this way I feel like I have a better shot at it. Well, turns out I only needed half of a packet. This is my favorite method to germinate carrot seeds because carrot seeds want to be direct sowed on the very tip top of the soil, but they also need to stay moist to germinate. Well, it's a lot warmer in the summer, so it's a lot easier for it to dry out and then you don't get any carrots. So my new favorite trick is to put some plastic, some trash plastic, over the top to kind of seal the moisture in. It still lets enough light in where they can germinate, and in a couple of days I'll go back and check them and pull them strips off. I just love listening and being in tune with the seasons, so I don't have to work harder. I can work smarter and save my back. Fall is the new spring. Prove me wrong. You're just not as excited about it as you are in spring. You're just so excited to get something growing after all of the deadness of winter. But fall, you've been harvesting, you've been busy, you've been hot, the last thing you want to do is freaking go in the garden. But if you're just in there for 2 seconds, spread your seed, run away, come back in October, September, and there'll be some munchies sitting there waiting for you. Perfect, just in time to grab for some hunting snacks. Oh, you're still here? What are you waiting for? You should go get your fall garden started right now. No time to waste. And if you want to get a little glimpse of my spring garden, just a little glimpse of it, you can check out this video right here. I think it's on this side. If not, I'm just going to flip the screen and it's going to go that way. Yeah.